Hi, welcome to a Girl's Mind podcast. Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoy. Guys, welcome back to a Girl's Mind podcast. We're your hosts, Emily,
Maddie,
Sailor, Chevelle.
Sailor's our new host. You may be wondering why there's like a new little person sitting here.
Yep.
It's Sailor.
Yep.
Yeah.
And our theme for today is 2024 The Plot.
And our quote that goes with the theme today is, if you want to conquer fear, don't sit at home and think about it. Go out and get busy. Dale, what?
Carnage.
I don't know.
Since this is our first episode since New Year's is 2024,
I know.
we're gonna all take a minute to talk about what we did for New Year's.
Yeah.
Okay. For my New Year's, I went to my friend's house and we got ready to take pictures, and we literally took pictures until like 10 minutes before New Year's, and then we went to her house, and then we did the 12 grapes under the table thing, and then we lit fireworks and just hung out.
Mm-hmm.
I was sick, so I didn't really do anything. I was supposed to go with Vel, but things happened. So I just kind of chilled with my family, and I did the 12 grapes under the table as well.
I was on a cruise in Mexico, and there was like a big countdown and a dance party, and
I spent a lot of time with my siblings and my family. I do it every year. We watched Lego Batman.
Oh.
You and Lego Batman.
I know Lego
Lego
Batman
Batman-
is such like a random. I feel like the movie is like, I haven't heard of it for like
It's so good.
so long.
I know.
Yeah, we watched Lego Batman and we played like Roblox and Mario Kart. It was so fun. Like 5 minutes before midnight, like we were all so distracted. We like went upstairs, got all of our full 4 bottles of Martinelli's, and we popped some of it.
Okay, good.
And then we also did the 12 grapes thing.
Okay,
Well, it was just me
fire.
and my cousin Junior, but 'cause
I
no one
did
else
that.
liked
Mom
it.
did
Junior
it with
did it.
me.
Okay, good.
My mom was like, "Why do you have 12 grapes?" And I was like,
It
"Oh,
brings
like,
good
it brings
luck."
good luck."
I was literally searching for
She's
grapes.
like, okay,
Oh my
me
gosh, stop.
And I could not
I
find
went to the store like on New Year's. I was like,
Dude, mine
"Girl,
were
I
like
need these
old.
grapes."
Like I thought they were like.
Oh,
gross.
we ate all of them in one day. All of
my
the grapes
gosh.
gone in one day. As in, me and Junior ate them all.
Oh, okay.
New Year's was just very fun though.
Yeah, it was chill.
My mom did my nails, so.
Okay, cute.
We
It
just kinda
definitely
chilled, like,
didn't
spa
feel
night.
like New Year's.
Yeah,
know.
it
Isn't
really
it really
did.
no?
That's how that's just
it's
how
not
it is, because it
2024.
didn't like snow, because like Christmas, it didn't
yeah.
feel like Christmas.
No, literally, today should have been a snow day.
I agree.
Oh, let's talk about that.
There's
for a
so
second.
much snow randomly now.
I know,
The
like
snow.
we
It should have been a snow
no
day.
We
snow
didn't
for
get snow
Christmas.
at all. We
It
didn't
was like
get
a blizzard basically.
Yeah.
No, like as soon as January hits, blizzard.
Snow.
Dude, I literally called it too. I was like, yeah, January like through March we're gonna get like so much snow.
Yeah, and look.
And
what
we
happened.
did. We didn't get any on Christmas or in December, period.
Pray for a snow day tomorrow, though.
I just remember snow day today. It was supposed to happen, or well, we wanted it to happen, or it would have been a late start because they never do snow days.
Well,
and if
they
they do a
can't
late start, then you know what that means? No school because it's an early out.
They
Anyways.
can't do late start on Wednesdays though, so it would have automatically been a snow day.
Exactly. So it's like
Because I was so mad when I woke up this morning and checked. I literally set an
No.
alarm to like check.
No, I
I
always
was
hate
pissed
that they
off.
don't like give the
Like, they should email
information
us.
the day, but they do it the day of. So like if you get
you
ready,
you have to go on the website.
yeah,
we don't,
you
do
like
anything.
you get ready and all of that just to see that it's like a late start or like a snow day, and you're like, I really woke up at that time for no reason.
think-
exactly.
Anyways.
But I think we're gonna take a quick little intermission before we come back to you. So see you in a second.
We are back from our intermission, and we're going to talk more about our topic.
So 2024, the plot.
Yeah.
This is the year that you just start doing things without being scared of them. Honestly, we need to start doing them because also
Yeah.
high school, and you're like
Yeah.
high school experience.
High
It's the
school is high
corniest thing
school.
ever. High school experiences. Start doing stuff just because you want to do it, and
Yeah.
instead of like, what people want you to do. I guess like
kind of
start
just
doing
like YOLO. Like this is gonna be the
literally
year of like YOLO.
because just do it for the plot, do it for yourself, and do it for the experiences.
Yeah.
No, exactly.
Stop being scared of doing stuff.
I know.
It's embarrassing.
No, literally, like,
Just-
that's why I've been talking in all my classes recently.
Mhm.
Because I've been like,
I know,
oh,
me
it doesn't even
too.
matter.
Raising my hand more and like answering more
Exactly.
questions.
It's like because no one wants to do it, and I realize like when people do it in class, I'm not like, oh, they're like,
Oh my god, talk about your, like, Lego Batman story.
okay, for the plot once again. In English, we had this a free write about like a movie we watched that we liked.
Oh no.
And that we knew a lot about. And I, for some reason, every time someone asks me, oh, what's your favorite movie? My mind goes blank. And I'm like, what's a movie I watched recently? And I've watched a lot recently.
Yeah.
First thing that came to my mind, Lego Batman, New Year's.
Yeah, literally.
Oh.
What?
So I started writing about Lego Batman, and I was like, Lego Batman, it's such a good movie. It's so funny. And aside from it being funny, like, it's not only just like a funny movie and talk about Batman, it talks so much about like family, and it's like found family. Like, it like talks about how like you don't have to be blood relatives to be family. And I'm like, it's just such a sweet, funny movie. And I didn't think I was gonna read it out loud, so I thought like if anything I'd share it with the person next to me, but I was like in front of the class, like I didn't think of that. Unfortunately, I did read it in front of the class, and it was pretty funny. It was very funny because everyone starts listing off normal movies. Like our friend Anna and Evie, our friends, they're one person. I mean,
They kind of are.
They kind of are. Evie said Little Woman. Don't know why I forgot about that. Little Woman is one of the best movies to exist.
Yeah.
And then Anna said 10 Things I Hate About You, also one of the best movies to
I
exist.
love that movie.
I
That
love
movie's
that
so
movie.
good.
And I was like I couldn't think of it. So and everyone's listening off, and I'm like I'm like in the middle of people, so I start going, and I'm like, so I picked Lego Batman because it's such a funny movie, and I was like, but it's so much more than a funny movie. Like, it dives into so much more than that. Like, it's such a good movie. There's a guy who sat like behind me sort of, and he went, real, speak your truth. And he was
Okay,
being
good.
so funny, and I literally love it. And you know what, for the plot, like, I'm gonna just start talking about how much I love Lego Batman. Might write an essay on it. We'll
What
see.
class was
No.
this in?
English.
It was literally the same time we were in English. Dude, when I was like, I like Frank Ocean. Oh my god.
No, that's why, because I was gonna be like, oh, The Neighborhood, but I was like, girl, no.
Why did she have to ask me? So, like, who's your favorite, like, artist?
That's why I just said I
Frank
listened to
Ocean.
everything. Because
Girl,
I
I
don't
sounded
even,
so annoying.
I don't even know what you do in that situation. Because they're like, oh, what's your favorite type of music?
I know.
First off, I don't know like the genre of like the music that I listen to. Like, I never know the actual genre. And then
No,
I'm like,
exactly.
oh, so I kind of just listen to like all of it.
I was just hoping that she would ask me, like, oh, what did you do with your friends? But she did not.
she asked everybody what you do with your friends,
I
but
know,
not you.
But me. Literally, because I would have just been like, oh, we just, like, chilled. But no.
And so you had to say Frank Ocean.
Yeah. I was like, Frank
But it's
Ocean.
okay.
Girl, shut up.
What are things that you guys are like kind of like trying to accomplish this year with 2024 the plot? Like, what? I don't know. Like, just
I want to
like
drive.
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
Just start. I think. I don't know.
I
What do you-
want to be like more like out there.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah,
like talk to
exactly.
more people instead of just
Mhm.
being
Like
quiet.
get like
I know.
specifically getting more experiences and knowing more people.
I know.
Because
Yeah.
like these are like people that you could remember in the future.
I know. I want to like
That's so
make
scary.
more friends, and like, I love the group and that, but like, I want more friends like out of it. So then
Mhm.
like,
Yeah.
then if like people aren't there, then I can just like go talk to people instead of
Yeah,
like being
exactly.
like, oh,
like
my
sitting
friends
like a
aren't
freak
here.
in the corner of the
Dude, literally, or like, and make friends in classes that like I have with friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's so, especially when you have a class where you don't have friends in, it's so much more worth it to
Mm-hmm.
try to make friends in that class and like try, because then like I had that where like I met this one girl in my science class in 8th grade, and then she introduced me to her friend group, and then that was my little gang for
Yeah.
a while, and I
Aw.
literally loved. I love you guys. Like
Oh, why did you have to whisper
Oh,
that?
why'd you whisper like that?
ASMR.
Okay, Miss
Oh.
ASMR. Ew.
Okay, you
But yeah,
freak.
I just want to accomplish more moments for myself, I
Yeah.
guess,
Yeah.
and like also just like making more friends, getting more experiences, and just kind of living my corny high school little life.
Yeah, also like challenging myself with like classes.
Yeah.
Like Legacy Life, like that's like a good like
It's a great challenging class.
challenging class because I don't know what I'm doing, but it's gonna be good because
And
then
then
I can
also-
get to know what I'm
yeah.
doing.
And then like in the future, if you want to do something in that area, then you have
Exactly.
experience with it.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to buy more clothes.
Me too.
Real.
Yeah, I want to get a better
cars.
style.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I think this year's job year for me.
Same.
I'm gonna get
Oh,
a job.
yeah.
So, time to get my money's worth
I know.
of my hard
Oh
work.
yeah, like making more
I have an
money.
interview on the 17th
I know,
For
she
what?
just dropped that on me yesterday.
For what?
for Burlington.
Okay, lit.
Fire.
Interviews are. Oh my god, I was so scared of getting a job because of the interviews, because it's like, it was such like a nerve-wracking thing, and then I had an interview, and it's just really like, just literally be yourself and
Was
try to
yours like in person or like on the phone?
in person.
Mine's gonna be on the phone.
Oh, that's better.
Dude, no, like in school, they're always like, interviews are like the most important thing.
I feel like they mean more of like, because like that's what I thought too, but they mean more of like professional jobs,
Yeah.
because
It's
Yeah.
like stressing.
professional jobs, then you have so much more to rely on, of like, you need to
Yeah.
rely on yourself to not mess it up.
Mm-hmm.
The interviews for like common normal jobs, like they're so
Yeah.
I
Normal
just-
jobs?
normal. I don't
But,
know
like,
what to call it.
kind of
What
like-
is a normal job?
Not like easier,
not normal,
but like,
a part-time like
Like a
teenager
teenager job.
yeah.
They're so much easier, of like, they don't ask much of you. They just like, basically, like my interview, they were like, okay, here's what you would do. What pay do you want? What, like, just tell me about yourself. Like, kind of just like, they just want to get to know you and see if you'd be a right fit for this job. Sometimes they're like, oh, like what type of, like, what are you trying to achieve out of this, and why do you want to work here? And it's like, I feel like it's so much, it's not that hard
Yeah.
as compared to like
How
such
people
more
like explain
professional
it.
jobs. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay, is that all we have to say?
I guess so.
I guess.
Okay, we're gonna take another intermission, so we'll be back.
And now we're gonna read a story that goes with our topic, and the story is, I am madly in love with my best friend and I feel stupid. I am madly in love with my best friend and I feel stupid.
This crush on him, I think, started early on in our friendship after quite a few university colleagues of ours made some jokes about us being together. We had a discussion about how we didn't like each other that way, and I thought that was the end of it. I shall move on. That was 2 years ago, and I can say that I can barely hold in the love that I have for him. We had a casual conversation a few days ago about what our futures would look like. For the most part, we have quite common paths and many plans together, work, projects, trips, etc. My heart did a little jump every time he said us and we, but when he joked something about his future wife, I felt so unbearably jealous. I kept repeating to myself that this is not in any way, shape, or form rational.
Stop, that's so cute. My fear is that in my efforts to conceal this attraction for him, What?
Farted.
I don't know what that means.
Spelled wrong?
I don't know. Pushed away any sort of move. I don't know. He might have tried and just brushed it off as a thing friends might do. He is not touchy or overly friendly, and quite blunt for the most part. I've had my friendliness and kindness mistaken for flirting before, and I might have come off as cold myself now.
At the same time, for as long as we've been friends, I always search for a glimpse that he loves me back. We talk for hours almost every day, and he gives me the most thoughtful compliments about how much he enjoys talking to me and how much he trusts me. I feel as though I would almost betray his trust if I were to see more than a friendship in these words.
You see, here is where the stupid comes in. I tried to hide the fact that I'm in love with this guy while constantly looking for signs of his love toward me, while trying not to seem happy about what I do read as a sign.
I've been advised by friends just to confess to him, knowing that this type of thing ends in a range of situations from being married to the love of your life to never talking to each other again. I don't know what the best course of action is. The poetry of my position here is quite comforting, but I don't want to postpone to much have the decision done for me. I either want him next to me at the altar or be happy or supportive with no residual feelings.
He just brings me genuine immeasurable joy, and I want whatever our relationship in the future might be to not end, or at least not end badly or abruptly at the least.
2020 for the plot, babe.
What are our thoughts?
Literally go for it.
Yeah, do it.
I feel like it's so much.
It's
so
like
much
a
better to take
risk, though. It's such a risk.
It's time to take the risk, though.
Okay, but like,
Well, also because she said like, did she say like college colleagues? Like you're like
Yeah.
old. You're like at the age where it's like,
Well, also
like,
I feel
like you could.
It's like if you shoot your shot and it's like you don't get it, and
Then you can just be
You guys
friends.
just will move on, and you'll both get married and forget about
Yeah,
each other.
just be like, okay, we're
it's
buds,
not going
like-
to be embarrassing.
yeah.
I feel like literally 2020 for the plot. Like, do it just because you don't know what could happen. Because there's so
Yeah,
many things that
exactly.
could happen, but there's also so many ways it could go good instead of bad.
yeah, 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
that's so true.
She's a lot in the future because she was like
I
future
know.
like
Yeah, at the
husband,
altar,
like-
Also, they have like their futures are like planned like the same,
yeah, 'cause,
and
like,
so it's like
they were talking about it together.
yeah,
So
That's giving some signs of
like I don't know. I feel like he could totally have the same feelings, but also it could easily be friendship as well.
Yeah.
So like might as well because like either way he either like loves you a lot as a friend or he likes you.
or
So,
he
like,
loves you a lot as a partner.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like it's just. I feel like it'd be so much like just take your chances. Like
Yeah.
you don't know what could happen, and even if you do get hurt, then you know, and you're like.
And like you can always be friends. Like it's always like
Yeah.
oh,
you
you
can
awkward,
always because then
not that
at some
bad.
point you would get over him, and then he'd be like,
and he'll get over you
Yeah.
telling you. 'Cause, like unless you're like oh like I'm in love with you like you're the only man I want
just
in my life.
don't overbear.
Don't do that.
Don't
Don't
do
don't
that.
be overbearing
Don't
with
like
it.
hey like girl like
Just be like,
kinda
hey,
like
I
you.
kind of like you. Like let's
just
don't
like
know.
I don't know like
know.
an age appropriate way for her to tell him because like
Yeah.
she's like older than us. So
I
like,
know, like,
Don't
she
do it
can't-
over the
don't-
phone.
I know.
Oh,
well,
yeah,
but like
that's
she
true.
can't just go up to him and be like, "Oh, I like you," because that's like,
Yeah,
that's like
that's,
such
like-
like a teenage thing. She needs, but also
like
she
have a
can't.
sit down conversation with him
But
about.
also she can't be like, "Oh, I'm madly in love with you," because that's
Well,
like
yeah, don't
that's
be
like
like a madly-
obsessive.
Like,
Like,
Just
I
be
think they
like-
should just like hang out.
She also needs to say
Hey,
something
girl.
like, if you like don't feel the same way, like it's fine.
Like,
Yeah,
it's fine.
I
Like, let's
think
still be friends.
We
Like,
can still
I
be
really
friends.
adore your
Like I
friendship.
just wanted you to know.
yeah, I just feel like this is like be like. Also, I feel like this is something that he does deserve to know.
yeah,
Yeah.
Especially with how long you guys have been friends and the like state of your relationship.
I
I
know.
guess I feel like it's so. I feel like he deserves to know, and I feel like no matter what, like something could happen. It could be either good or bad. But I feel like just take the risk. I feel like it's so much.
yeah. And
Yeah.
also,
Better.
I want his side.
I know.
Like, I want to know if he feels the same, but he's like scared to tell her,
tell
like
her?
how
That'd be
she's
so
scared to
cute.
tell him.
Well,
or
and then what if
something.
you
That'd be so
figure that
cute.
out in like 10 years and you just never
No,
I know, like,
exactly.
what
And
if
then
they
you'd be
move
so
risk.
sad.
What if they move on and they're like, "Oh yeah, I literally was like in love with you like 10 years
Like
ago."
when they're
Yeah.
getting married in the future, be like, I object.
Like,
Yeah, I would.
no,
do it.
I think I would actually like.
Guys, would you
cry.
guys ever object at
No,
a wedding?
that was a
No.
joke.
Guys, like
It's so
literally, like,
disrespectful. I
Isn't
feel-
it like
I-
if you
yeah.
object, the wedding like
Yeah, the
cannot
wedding
go
can't
on?
continue.
Yeah, even if it's a joke, like no matter what, they can't.
I
go
know, like
on.
I
I'd
know.
be so
I watched.
mad.
I watched a video of a guy objecting at somebody's wedding,
Mm-hmm.
and the wedding was canceled, and he did it like as a joke.
Yeah, and it's like you totally messed up the wedding.
I'm
You
gonna
messed up
object
that
at one of
girl's
y'all's
day.
weddings.
Oh,
That's so mean.
That's
Just kidding,
so mean.
guys. But like, I don't know. But then I like told my dad that, and he was like, "That's not true." And I
no,
was like,
it
"Girl."
definitely is.
Well,
also,
It's so disrespectful.
I don't think you can really like object really at weddings.
Well, there's a part where they're like, "Any objections?"
Yeah.
But it's like
And it's like,
my sister's wedding,
object.
we had like our
Just don't let them say that.
brother-in-law, or we had our like cousin do it.
oh,
Oh, and
so
the
she-
wedding went on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
No.
he like no one's gonna be
I know
like
it
I
depends.
object, you know?
If you like, if you hire like an actual thing,
yeah.
Then it's like,
okay.
but
Okay.
yeah. So what are our thoughts? I think that she should just do it because like
Yeah, YOLO.
might as well, like
2020 for the plot.
YOLO, just do it. Like it'll either be worth it. Like you can still be friends with him if he doesn't feel the same.
exactly.
Or you'll just move on with
2024
your life.
the
Exactly.
plot.
Okay.
Okay.
2020 for the plot.
So I think that's all of our thoughts on this episode for
Long
2020
episode.
for the plot.
Long
Thank you
episode.
so much for listening and watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Love y'all.
Guys.